Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we talk about Betfair trading and cut out all the nonsense. Today I want to answer a big question. What makes someone a Betfair trader? Because let's be honest, it's easy to call yourself a Betfair trader, but being a real trader, that's something different, and we're going to get into that today. Now, when most people think of Betfair traders, they imagine someone hammering bets in a dark room, glued to 16 monitors, sweating over every price movement, right? But here's the truth. A real Betfair trader isn't defined by how they look, it's about how they think. And today I'm going to help teach you how to think like a Betfair trader. A Betfair trader does three things differently. Number one, they think in probabilities, not emotions. Number two, they build and test strategies instead of chasing quick wins. And number three, they trust the process over short-term results. It's not about hitting a home run every day. It's about stacking tiny, smart edges and small wins over time. Because if you're relying on luck, you're not trading, you're just purely gambling. And we don't want to get into that state when we're trading on Betfair. Most people never become real Betfair traders. And this is really sad because of these three really common mistakes. Number one, they jump from strategy to strategy. Every time something goes wrong with what they're doing, they ditch it straight away and start something new. And I've seen lots of traders who trade like that over the years, and they obviously eventually it peters out or it doesn't last long because they're not ever going to stick to anything. Trading emotionally, doubling stakes after losses, chasing a bad trade to get even. A lot of people will trade with their emotions, and this is a big mistake. If you start trading something because you're wound up, you're angry, or if you start trading something because you feel like, hey, I'm on a winning streak, let's just trade this extra thing because I can't lose, that's when people start to lose money. Okay, so trading emotionally is another mistake traders make a lot. And number three, ignoring data. Okay, they feel like something is value, like inside them, I've got a gut feeling this is going to win, but actually they don't look for the value in that and check that, hey, this is actually a value selection. They just bet with their feelings, they ignore the data in front of them, and they go against what they see and what they kind of know they should be doing. Does any of this sound familiar? It's okay if it does. Most of us have been there. I know I have. And that's why I'm quite good at telling you these things, because obviously I was someone, I've been quite open with this, I struggled massively with chasing losses in the early days of my Betfair trading. And much before I was a Betfair trader, I wouldn't really have called myself a Betfair trader back then. I was just trying to get involved in it. And that's why if you follow the steps I'm about to go through now, you can actually get out of that rut you got stuck in. Or if you're someone who just wants to get more profitable on Betfair, this will help you do that and become a real Betfair trader. So the question is, what does it actually take to become a Betfair trader? And there's three things that you need to do and you need to know. The first thing you need is a proven strategy you trust, okay? And normally I just say a proven strategy, and you might have heard me say that a few times, but I've noticed that even so what we do when someone signs up to Betfair Trading Community is we give them a strategy to start with, and we get alongside them, we say, this is how you trade it, here's a spreadsheet for tracking results. There you go, you can be a real trader straight out of the gate, everyone who joins Betfair Trading Community, right? But I've even noticed doing that sometimes that's not enough, because people don't know the strategy, they don't trust it, so they're not sure whether to trade it, they don't want to test it first. You want to find a proven strategy you trust. Now, that could be something you make, that could be something we provide for you, but the point is this: you need that to be a trader on Betfair. Okay, you need that strategy, you need that starting point. That's what's going to help propel you forward. That's why we give everyone a strategy, and we do this on football, betfairtradingcommunity.com, and we do it on horses, lightspeedstats.com. So the reason we do that is that is the first step for all traders. So you get that first step straight out of the gate. Number two, a system to track and review your trades. Now again, We have an example spreadsheet. I'm happy to share that with anyone, even if you're not a member. So if you want the spreadsheet, just ask for it. Now, the point is, if we give you that strategy, you've then got that spreadsheet, you can start to track those results. You can review your trades, review what you're doing. This is really important if you want to be a Betfair trader. And then the third thing you need is a supportive community around you. And let's be honest, doing this alone is really hard. You need people who get it. Again, this is why we have the forum on Betfair Trading Community. But not only that, we have a brilliant customer service section at Betfair Trading Community. People constantly telling us, we get really good feedback all the time, that we go the extra mile compared to other services they've used or even other companies outside of betting that you may have used. And that's intentional, right? I actually run the customer service. That's intentional. And one of the things you'll find is that you've got the forum, of course, but you might be like, well, I don't really want to talk on the forum. Okay, fine. Email us. We will talk to you. We've got system in place. We have a database where you can look at the frequently asked questions and see what the answers to those are straight off the bat. So the three things you need: proven strategy you trust, a system to back, track and review trades, and a supportive community around you. Now, again, like I say, this is why we built Betfair Trading Community for football and why we built LightSpeed Stats for horse racing. You're not just getting trading advice, you're getting a community of real traders who support each other, share ideas, and this is really important, help you to stay accountable. Because ultimately, nobody around you is probably going to hold you accountable because they're not going to be Betfair traders. You're not going to be, a lot of people don't talk about their Betfair trading to people around them. So that's why communities like this can really work. You can build your strategies, you can get your selections for the day, and then you can test those strategies and you can create a strategy if you want for yourself. And you can use the one we provide as well, or you could do one or the other, or you could do both. It's up to you. But it's all about giving you the tools you need to become trade smarter and become a better trader. Okay? If you want to become a Betfair trader, one who trusts their process, beats the market over the long term, and actually enjoys the journey, joining a community like that will be the fastest way to do it. Now you can say to me, well, Martin, I don't want to. Okay, don't join Betfair Trading Community. Go join somewhere else. That's fine. It's up to you. My point is this. It's really important to do these three things. I'm going to say them one more time before we get to the conclusion. You want to find a proven strategy you trust, number one, a system to track and review your trades, number two, and a supportive community around you, number three. That's it for today, right? But it's very simple today. But it's really important because so many of you out there, I know that you want to be Betfair traders. And essentially, a lot of you have either just come from match betting, so you're not Betfair traders, or you've come from, just placing bets in a bookie shop, just essentially gambling, not really looking at anything data-wise, not looking at any research, not being a real Betfair trader. And this is your opportunity to do so, okay? But let me know in the comments below, what do you think makes a Betfair trader? And what was the step that got you there? For me, it was that transition between just placing bets, trying to win some money, to actually doing some research, actually working at it, learning to trade on Betfair itself. That's when I felt like, yeah, you've become a Betfair trader. If you're serious about stepping into Betfair trading, I will put links into the description so you can kind of do your further research. You're already doing a brilliant step watching videos like this, so keep watching, obviously, the Betfair Trading Community channel. We do put a video out every single week, currently on a Monday, but obviously that's subject to change. So always make sure, subscribe, things like that, because then you'll get the updates as they hit. And until next time, keep trading smart, not emotional, and I'll see you soon.